All right, we're live. Thursday afternoon, February 20th. Tom here, Scarboro, to talk about the supernatural dogman hunter. That is me. I am the supernatural dogman hunter. All right, let's start the show. All right, check it out for a second here, folks. Intro. Sorry. Prep to get ready here. We're live. Hello, how is everyone today? And yes, I'll be out again this summer, spring, summer. I'm not too much into the winter time. Went out there this summer. I was go back. Imagination. Let them rest. Cool. Find a spot here to show you. Film that at night. Dogman there. Portal. Sky anomaly. Remind me of the, what do you call that? The Thunderbird. Supernatural. Thunderbird. Image. Check that out. Like a rooster. Roadrunner. Whatever. Cool. Nonetheless. All right. You weren't interested, were you? Stay on board, folks. Hello. Yes. We are the supernatural dogman hunter. I've had several experiences that just would just blow your mind. With a supernatural entity disguised as a dogman, or was an actual dogman, wolfman, whatever you want to call it. Just don't call it late for dinner. Yeah. I was on here last time talking about my experience there, thwarting, getting attacked twice with the infrasound, right? Hello, Joe. How you doing? Hey, how you doing, Joe? Good to see you. Thanks. Right on. Thanks for showing up. Cool. How's things? Right. Howdy. Right on. Cool. What's new? Anything? Anything strange in your in your area? You experience anything strange? Phenomena? Right on. Cool. Yeah, I'm doing all right. It's winter up here. Hold on. Let me get rid of this thing. It's winter time up here. Right. We finally got some good snow. 4 days in a row. It snowstormed. Yeah. Now we're dealing with the mess. Clean up. It's not too bad out there. It's cold though. Right. But yeah, to film though, it's not great. If you go to film, yeah, it freezes up the camera, the autofocus, manual focus. You got to keep focusing, keep your keep your camera warmed up, whatever, all that stuff. Sorry, I know you're in Oklahoma, man, right? Probably the third or fourth most active state in the USA for phenomena, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, right? Cold storm here too, just 1 day of ice, right? Yeah, we got 3-4 feet of snow out there. It needs to be shoveled. Any volunteers? Yeah, right. The other day I was on a Facebook group, right, Joe, where we I was invited to one of the groups I'm a member of for about past 4, maybe 5 years, and I get invited to they have this guy come on as a guest, Vic Condiff, who hosts the show Dogman Encounters. And so I would like to, ask a couple questions, right, and get a response back or something, right? Here's a good opportunity. I've been wanting to go on a show. I've been debating about it, right, for the past 3-4 years. For whatever reason, I kept putting it off. At first, I wanted to go on there, and then I don't know, I wasn't ready. When he first started airing the show about 6, 7, 8 years ago, whatever it was, when I first got on the internet, started checking things out. So, right. So, right. So, anyways, this guy, I've been on the show before. Yeah, their other show, whatever. I almost gave the old man a heart attack because I wasn't agreeing with him. Right. So, but yeah, either way, there was five or six other people on there. Not only myself, but and we didn't get acknowledged. Okay, you invite us to the show, right? Send us an email or whatever notification, and we show up. You didn't even acknowledge. You didn't even say hello to any of us, right? On the show, not when I got on there. And people I've seen didn't get greeted. No, didn't respond with us. Didn't even acknowledge us, right? But I seen him reading the comments, though. Okay, right. But so I did see him reading the comments a few times, right? And come on. And then he'd ask a certain type of question. What wasn't my question, but it was similar in nature, but not quite the same. Okay, so we weren't getting the right answer or any, And he did give some example, but it was a wasted opportunity. You know, when you're a member of these groups, right, and they've known you for years. I've been on a couple times. You sent me a link. The link wasn't. I don't know. Wasn't active or whatever. I tried to use it a couple times. It wouldn't go through. Whatever. Still, what's worse is these two guys, they had no experience with the Dogman. Meanwhile, you invite the guy on who they just wanted to talk Sasquatch and whatever, But I would never do that, If I had people on my show here, and I had a guest, no matter how much the guest wants to keep talking and talking, eventually I got to cut them off, right? And say, whoa, this, I got people on the chat. And sometimes I miss those people, but I still acknowledge them, whether they've left the show or not, the chat line. I still acknowledge them, and I will 2 or 3 times during the show and thank them for coming on, right? And that, and hopefully, if they have a question or something, come back on next time, or leave a comment or some, or even in the chat line. I'll get to your questions if you have any and answer them as best as I can. But if I don't fucking ignore me, and especially don't acknowledge me when I've been a member for 4 or 5 fucking years in your group, okay? Well, fucking bullshit, fucking nonsense. They compete with me too on certain things, and too, I've put up certain videos, I've presented certain things, and like what, my stuff is no good, or what? You only mention certain people, like it's a little clique, like bullshit, okay? I don't play those fucking games. Yeah. What's that, Joe? Well, what you're gonna do? He missed out because you're not agreeing. You would have probably, yeah. But their egos are bigger than their assholes. So what can you do? Okay, they're idiots, fools, whatever, man. They blew, they ruined. It didn't ruin, but they could have made the show better. And not only that is when you're in these groups, you're there for research, okay, and to get to know certain things. It's not just fucking hugging trees and saying, yeah, Sasquatch is my friend and that funk and whatever, man. Friend or foe, doesn't matter. We're here to find out things. Been on here for years. Some of us have experiences we'd like to get answers to, right? Especially from a guy who's done 500 plus shows, 550 plus shows, okay? Weekend wake out on the internet here, right? Who's heard all kinds of stories and that. Well, yeah, the odd one here and there, has been bunked and they were lying and had to remove those shows, but still, a good majority, 500 plus shows, are fairly, good. Like I say, you take what you need and throw the rest away. There might be like 10% that might relate to what you had experienced, right? The rest is just their experience, not yours, right? But sometimes you might hear up to like about 10 or 15%, something might relate to your experience, whether it's a description or a certain scenery or stuff like that. You know what I mean? Right? For sure. And that, whatever. But the rest, I just, whatever. And occasionally you hear something that's really interesting, that hits about the 50, 60% mark, right? And I would like to ask something about that or whatever, and that for those certain scenarios, encounters, yeah. Anyways, yeah. So, what's that? All right. Yeah, whatever. Because, because I'm one of those guys who, I'm not a Johnny come lately, with these encounters or whatever. I have a lot of my experience happened when I was a kid, teenager and stuff, young adult, certain things, and whatever. Like, just because you live on the west coast of America or Canada or whatever, BC, Washington State, that doesn't give you privy to being, thinking you're number one. No, my area is just as active and just as many encounters with with a different scenario, right? Our scenario is different from your scenario. Ours is just as important. What goes on here, and not enough people asking questions and stuff. I find, it's already a big battle with AI images, right? It's a nightmare. Okay, what you've seen does not look like 98% of what they're showing on these AI images lately. People putting on their shows. I guess it's I understand. There's the entertainment factor, to draw in the folks to watch your show, and if you're monetized or whichever way, I guess it's important. You know, we all want some kind of publicity and fame to a certain extent, right? It gets harder to compete with your younger crowd, on here, and also a lot of people watch those creepy pasta stories, listen to those, right? You know, a dozen different kinds every day with the same topic, whatever. That's hard to compete with that. I listen to it myself. Like I said, again, there might be, 10, 5, 10% might match what you heard or seen somewhere down the road, right? The rest is just filler, bunk filler, bullshit filler. That's all. No big deal. But but I'm a face, I took me years to get on here and put my face to my encounters. Sorry, I want to bleed through. You know, what you see in my background, I experienced something like that. Okay, that was from my friend Parkway's scene, and I edited it. Okay, I seen a similar scene. Okay, during an encounter with Sasquatch, and so I was able to spot it right away in his scene, his video, and took the screenshot and edited the things and edited again to what you see, what right, with a mystery light there. Yeah, light coming down. The little person is holding the light. It's coming into his hands there, right there in the middle. There's a little person on a branch, a lighted being, and the light beam of light is coming right into his hands. Notice it's not hitting the branch, right? The light is going right into his hands. I think he has a little bowl or something kind of wooden, some kind of. He's holding an object in his hands, and he's funneling that light into it, energy. Okay, all right. And folks, don't forget to a lot of you watch, but you don't subscribe, you don't like, and you don't even comment, right? To let me know you're on here and what you may have thought of the show or any questions. I might be able to help you or something. Just say hello. What is so hard? Holy whatever. And we're 420 friendly. Okay, here. Make no illusions. We're legal here in Canada. Did you get your license, Joe? Are you having a good time? Right? I hope. Pray. Excuse me. All right. Especially when, that's why you don't want to get pissed off at these people and get an ulcer. They fucking start hurting over fucking bullshit, Basically, you got to create your own scenes, right? I've, applied to go on a couple shows and playing games. I don't care. Fuck if I go on there or not, right? In the end, because you don't want to learn the truth or whatever about certain things you might not know, right? And it doesn't matter. We all experience different things at different levels, right? Right, got it. That's right. Thanks. Where's my thing here? Right. All right, hold on. I'm going to put another video on here for a second if anyone's still watching. You want to come on the show, Joe, or are you okay? You just hang out in the chat. I'll send you a link if you want. Put the link up. Hold on. I'm going to put a video up. You might learn something. We might all learn something. I watch my own videos over and over. Some people don't. Thanks, Joe. getting harder to edit so these scenes now, this video. Thank goodness I was able to make a lot of videos and stuff in the past. Learn. As I get older, then it's not just 10 years. Look at Brandon. 10 years. 10 years. Okay? Alright. We had to apprentice under another an established research on YouTube, and research are good at a half dozen other people under this person to learn. We didn't have the experience, it wasn't new. When I first started my channel, after I was just watching for like 6 months a year. 6 months a year, I think. So I started my group here on YouTube. What was the fish today? It's been hard. Try to train the partner as they come along. It's been a battle from here. Whatever. Sometimes you don't want to do it. Go into it. You've learned things. Appreciate what you've learned and stuff. Alright, a lot of people are going to have to. Right? Family part. A lot of people out on their own. A lot of people ain't even talking about this stuff in front of their partner, let alone go out into the woods. Yeah, and some of these, the censors took out my music. A lot of my videos are being
you can see the riding on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.
Don't forget, folks.
That we've all had enough.
Subscribe, like, comment.
Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.
A small channel.
I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me let go, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We're built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.
I had some of that
across. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.
Daytime.
I think that we've all had enough. I think that we've all had enough.
And I had a friend with me.
They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me let go, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me let go, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Get carp about 5 minutes and about 12, 15 minutes after that. So there you go. Right. That's what, well, that thing crossed the road in front of me. Waiting there. Waiting for me to come down that road and cross. Okay. Standing on the sideline, waiting for me. Okay. Yeah. That was wild. debated whether going back or I hate them. All my friends and I said, no, I said, I'm going home. I think about this. I don't want the memory to get obliterated and drunk after that. I remember what happened. I'll just go home. Look at this memory from a file, you know? Right. Before I had that experience happen, I used to see the background. Yeah. That was that first of all. That happened before we talked to go. Yeah. That kind of stuff. But that's the nice thing. On the road, running, on the track, and everything. It was like, oh, like floating, like, like that one point. Nowhere to lie. Well, I was driving. Yeah. Incredible. What? I had to. Did somebody dose me with the mask? I think at a park or public place, their party time, you know? I'm thinking somebody might have dosed me. Drop up my drink here, whatever. Right? Oh yeah. I see that a couple times on the road. Wow. Thwart, Sasquatch, 1,000 pounds. 8, 9 feet crossing the fucking road in front of me. Fucking, and looking at me. And saying, don't be afraid. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to be afraid just knowing that you can rip my door right off me, off my truck and drag me off into the bushes. You know? And there's nobody, no one else around here to stop you. You know, there's not even another car, nothing. Right? But he said he's not going to hurt me. All right. So, yeah, that was incredible. After that, yeah, that was a pivotal moment in time for me. So why, yeah. So they have my number, you know, about the 4th or 5th encounter I had at that time with Sasquatch. And things got turned different after that for me. Yeah, I understood way more after that and why it was happening and all that. I accepted it. I didn't, not that I didn't accept it before. I did. I accepted it on a level where, you know, that, okay, they've got my number. Okay, and they're calling me up. They want to see me for some reason. Whether there's a message or just to say hello, whatever. You know, sometimes there was. Sometimes just a simple, we got you, but we got you. We're watching you. We got you. Message, you know. For whatever reason, something's going to be happening down the road. Later on, as I reflect back on life, yeah, I noticed. Oops, sorry, hold on. Let me remove that. Yeah, you understand later. Yeah. Yeah, what's that? Were you tagged? Kidding. Yeah, I was tagged, okay? I was fucking tagged. Okay, they had my number. They're calling me up. Time for a visit. Time for a talk. And they've talked to me a few times, okay? You know, telepathically or with the mind speak. It was always in my language, you know, how I talk. Or simple English, you know, right? That's why I'm bafflegabbed when people say they've talked with Sasquatch and they got the message, the key to the universe or something, you know. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Sure, okay. Sure you did. Okay. Fuck. I wasn't open to that kind of stuff. No. I was only into simple stuff. Like, keep it simple, stupid. Simon or Rocket or Sasquatch. Keep it simple, Sasquatch. Yeah, is what I told them. And that's how I communicated with them. I didn't need to know their names. Sometimes they told me their name, right? I'm not good with remembering names first, second, maybe the third time. I've mixed up names a lot in the past, but so the faces I can recognize. Okay, so I didn't waste my time with names. Have to remember this guy's name or that guy's name. I just remember the area, right? I just go by the town, right? If it happened in Perry Sound, or if it happened in, excuse me, what's that called? North Bay. Okay, another one, wherever, Peterborough, Lindsay. Okay, Peterborough, Lindsay. Alberta, BC, whatever. Those kind of names. Okay, is all I need to remember, and it puts me right away into seeing. Oh yeah, there was Mike, or there was fucking Samson, or fucking Goliath, or whoever. Fucking no. That does not bring me right into the fucking what? Like, are you talking from a movie or something? No. When you mention a town, right, or a province, a state, yeah, just like in Florida, I had one down there too, driving. Yeah, that was so freaky. That stench was incredible, man. We drove through. It was like a fog of stench. Okay, like just sitting there on the highway, and we drove through it a couple times. Yeah, fuck, my eyes were stinging a little bit. That's how bad and thick it was. You could. Wow. Yeah. Hold on. I'm getting resin coated here. That was incredible. And I had to trick my friend. And I'm not sorry about it either. No, I had to trick my friend to look the other way. Because I realized what was happening, right? After you've had a few encounters, you figure things out, okay? That he wasn't privy to see them, okay? Like I said, where was that, Joe? Yeah, you were tagged. No, don't. It's not. It's true. I was tagged since I was a kid because of certain encounters. I figured out a portal and some other stuff. Yeah. Why? I don't know. I always felt different from my own family. Like I was separate. I was different. The rest of the family, they all were blended together, but I was boom on the outside, man, looking in most of the time. Yeah, that was weird. And when I saw the ghost mystery at my aunt's house, and that, and saved people were getting injured and getting pushed down the stairs. And I helped my aunt, and that she was forever grateful, man. And that, oh yeah, that was incredible. Fucking that. Even my own mother got attacked. Yeah, no kidding, got pushed down. And that. I was lucky to be there to grab her, and just in time at the bottom of the landing there. Holy smokes! And I was sitting there guarding, sitting there watching, waiting in case something happened. I got paid to sit there and watch and wait because I was only a teenager, right? And I finally, because I caught that ghost. I seen it, right? I was able to see it. I didn't see it the first time. I just missed it or something. But the second time I caught it, and the third time, whatever. And then they had to bring the priest in to get rid of the ghost, send it out to the light, I guess. And that was it. Then after, everyone's looking at me like I'm different. At first, it's like, help us, right? And then after, send the ghost, they're looking at me like I'm strange, I'm different. They were fearing me and stuff. I'm different. Like, holy fuck. I so much for that good deed. All of a sudden, I'm the villain now. Yeah. Fucking bullshit. Okay. That hurt. I was only a teenager. So I have to realize that and then fucking, yeah, be ostracized right away. No grace period. Right away. Yeah, I was ostracized. Okay. Fucking bullshit. Okay. Yeah. Whatever. So that affected me. So, I try and shut things down here and there, not to deal with that kind of BS. Okay. When I have my own experiences, that for myself or whatever, nobody knows. Okay, except me and whoever was involved, the Bigfoot, the Dogman, the fucking paranormal dudes, ghosts, whatever. Okay, been in situations. And there's been other people there too. Sometimes they were there to see too. So I just keep thinking about this one scene there out west, man. Oh, yeah, it was a tough time. I seen something strange paranormal that was different from other paranormal things. Yeah, that see when you come on these shows, you carry a suitcase full of fucking memories. Okay, you don't know because you start talking about certain things, right? All right, so you're off the air, Joe. Okay, no problem. I'll carry on myself. I'll go stench on the highway. Yeah, all right. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, hold on. I need to just play this again for 1 sec. Game break. The Dogman. Hard to tell, isn't it? Yeah, the fog expansion. That's what it's called. And I had to tell my friend, look the other way. There's a cow in the field. He turned his head. He said, where? I can't see. And I turned my head the other way and see Bigfoot standing there. Hearing the trees there. Standing there. He was fucking big. He smiled at me. Oh, yeah, he smiled at me. Yeah. Fucking funny. That was funny.
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. Man, demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.
That's what the guy in
I think that
Florida
we've all
was
had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.
different colors.
I think that we've all had enough. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me let go, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me let go, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Anyway, take a break on that. Yeah, all right. We're back. Yeah, I needed to regain my composure. I was stuck on something there. Sometimes you put yourself in the scene. Yeah, you relive in the moment, and yeah, it is fucking traumatic sometimes. Because remember, you have to also absorb everything else around you, whatever's happening around you too. Yeah. So when people expect you to go on talking about certain things, and shows, and you're on a show, and that sometimes, yeah, I made a mistake once. I put myself right in the, like I was reliving the scene right there and then, about to be attacked. And fuck, I had an anxiety attack, fucking major, big time. Fuck on a show. I'm like, wow, I didn't have the experience. Like first or second time, third time or something on a show. This time, talk. I lost it, man. Holy smokes. I was not ready for that. One, I hadn't been able to talk about what happened to me. Was that walking wolf, Yeah. What's that? There's some good ones in that video that even I could see. Yeah, I put a lot of work. That video took me, I think, a week or more to make, and that just to edit scenes and that a lot of sacrifice of time, energy, family time, pet time, my pets, and that just to get it done. Everything, your health. You're not up there cooking and taking care of yourself because you're trying. I'm spending 18 hours a day on the internet, doing editing and talking and not talking, but watching stuff and commenting and this and that. I don't know how my family put up with me, man, because they knew it was important in my life at that time, right? But it cost me big time, health-wise. Yeah, fuck, almost killed me twice, because I wasn't paying attention to my own health. I had to but I wanted the answer. I wanted to know after 30, 40 years. I wanted to know. Do you understand? Right? I had to learn how to use a computer, camera, everything. Right? Only learn the computer, learn how also to communicate with other people. I was shy. I had to get through those stages. Do you know what I mean? Right? Well, at the same time, things that I was just watching a show today, right? So it was, I was dealing with a different topic, but but what was interesting was the things have changed now. The internet is not the internet anymore, right? Now it's more like what was he saying? It's changed. It's like now it's like it's just social media now. Whereas before you would get on there to learn things and this that. Now it's just a baffle garb and stuff. Whether things are real or not, true or not, or whatever, it's so hard now. Well, I can tell, about 95% of the time, you hear certain things that either they're making it up or they're not sure or whatever. But that's irrelevant. It doesn't matter anymore because now before it was the odd person. Now there's hundreds of people now. You can't keep up with the demand of having to check everything out. I don't bother anymore. It's, where the truth is getting lost now, it's being put aside or something. It doesn't matter. Now, if your encounter is true, everyone says their encounters are true, 100% real. Like, well, holy smokes. Meanwhile, they got writers writing the fucking stories based on a true 100% real story, okay? Right? But big deal, right? So you can't compete. Bigfoot now is a big business, right? For some people, right? I think a lot of people were like myself, just as you went along, you got a little bit more skill levels and that, tried to present whatever. Some people who were more computer savvy and also communication with, presenting themselves on a video or doing a live show or going out and doing the research with other people, right? I wasn't privy to that. But I had a hard enough time getting my friend to let me use his camera for 2 minutes. There was envy, there's jealousy you got to deal with, even from your own family, especially your partners. Afraid they're going to lose you to the Hollywood crowd, TV crowd. You get famous or something. That wasn't my goal. But some people, that is their goal. Right? Oh, yeah. Some of these celebrities, like Survivor Man, I personally know. Yeah. Before he became Survivor Man, told us he was going to do this kind of show. And only a couple years before he set out, But whatever, he didn't know whatever I was going to be doing this type of thing. No, I said something in the future. I'd like to do something like that myself, but that's all I said, right? I didn't know, whatever. I wasn't going to be like him, going out into the woods way up north and starving myself for a week, right? And having to find my way out. Eat skunk, oh, I don't even want to talk about it. Just turns my stomach, some of the crap, just to be famous, right? Some of the crap he ate. These folks, with a survival crew nearby to rescue his ass if he got in trouble. Lucky him, right? He wasn't like one of those Timothy dudes out in Alaska where the bears finally got him. So all that weighs in on your mind when you think about going out to film and stuff or whatever, Right. I was lucky. Where my own encounters years ago. Yeah, I'm going to show the other half of that video. That's some good stuff in there. That was a good video. That's why I show it. That was my number one special. Sabe. Yeah. Right. Can a being, we have these huge 8-foot, 1,000-pound beings who are both flesh and blood and interdimensional beings, right? Is that possible? Sure it is, right? Are they aliens? No, I don't think they're 100% aliens, but I'm pretty sure the aliens have helped them. If you've been on this earth long enough, like humans, I'm pretty sure you've had contact, right? You're a form of Sasquatch people, right? And they are a people in a way. They're not humanoids, all right? Right? Like the little people, they're humanoids, supernatural humanoids, right? Whereas the Sasquatch are a little different. They're tweaked a little bit different from humans. And I'm sure there was like a dozen different human types before we settled on our current Homo sapien, model. And look at humans. I think they've changed over the last 100, 200 years. Are we more rugged? Sure we are. I think we have more protection against viruses and diseases today due to vaccines and vaccinations and all that. They've changed our DNA in certain ways compared to the old days where a virus blows into town, wipes out half the town. Okay. Whatever. You know, even down in the jungles there, you know, isolated pockets now in Africa still have those mystery diseases, you know, sleeping death. You know, what is that one? By the mosquitoes. You go to sleep and never wake up. You know, they have all these other weird. That's the one that freaks me out. Yeah. Yeah. What's that? Yeah. All right. Hold on a sec. I got to play back the second half. Here. All right. For 1 minute. Give me a break here. 1 second. Be right back. Folks. Safe system. Viewers, thanks. Is that over? It's over. All right. Thanks. Yeah, some amazing stuff from people I know, including my own stuff sometimes. Right? For sure. Hold on. We'll get one more. That was a good one. Always like that one. I'll put one. This is the one I call supernatural. This was it. During a live show, I recorded this. I think. No, this was Ninja Dave's footage. I edited it. Incredible. North Carolina, where's the Tennessee? Tennessee. North Carolina. I think he could have ventured there to North Carolina. the film that day. I can't remember right at the moment. That was a fairy. See that? That's a fairy I caught on film from his video. You see that? You don't believe me? That was a fairy. Check it out. Where'd it go? Come on, let's go back. Okay, right there. Try and blow it up a bit. Look at the wings. Okay, that was actually a winged fairy. And there's a little person beside him there, and that was a fairy. There, you see the body right there? Humanoid type body, head, the arms sticking out, legs come down, and that's their wings fluttering. Incredible. And then there's a lighted right here. It's energy, you know. Remember, it's also moving at a, and there's like, up here, there was a, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there was a Sasquatch face or something, a dogman or Sasquatch looking down at this, right? From the tree trunk. Hiding behind the tree there, peeking down at the fairy. Right. Yeah. Dogmen and fairies, I think there's a connection in there somewhere. Right. That's all I'm gonna say right now. You have to read my book if you want to know more. Hopefully I get it written soon. I don't know. It's like I've been purposely delayed for some reason. As I've reflected on a few things this past couple months, 2-3 months, that has changed my outlook of what I'm going to write. Right, a whole different perspective. Right, and there's hundreds. Everyone wants to write a book about this and that. It's hard. How do you stand out from the rest of the people? Just because you say, you tell the truth, so does everyone else. Right, you know, where do we fit in the bigger picture here? What category do we put ourselves in? Paranormal, cryptids, supernatural, right? All of the above, right? Hello? Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on. 1 minute. 1 minute. I'll be right back. I got the door. One minute. No, I'm only going on the camera. No, we're fine. Okay. Support is probably saying. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Election time, folks. Anyways, yeah. Sorry, had to get to the door. All right. Let's get back to the storyline. What was I talking about? What was that? Hold on. I'm a viewer. Howdy. Yeah, don't worry, Joe. They watch, after the fact, the replay. I have a few people watching. To me, it's a lot, right? Right? And whoever does is lucky because they get to check out our show and learn a few things. Right. You know what's important? Hold on a sec. 1 minute. Yeah. All right, hold on a sec, folks. Don't want to. 1 minute. I had to clean some stuff up here. Put one more up. All right. What's that? We're the lucky two. Say hello. Howdy, where are you? Yeah, don't worry. It's early. You get different crowds. I get a lot of viewers watching after the fact, the replays, right? A lot of viewers actually for for my show. Right on. Hold on a sec. I can hear those guys in the hall still. Right on. No, I gotta put on here. Hold on. I got one. Come on, where is it? Oh Lord. No. Come on. Among the trees. Hold on a sec. I'll show you on boot speed. Yeah, whatever boot side, whatever that is for sure. Thanks. Northern Art, I found all this stuff. Heather and I. Yeah, somebody was camping out there. You know, that's where the portal was. Beside that tent, I found a portal entrance. Exit, I mean. Yeah, you had to go. You could only go in one way and come out the other way. Yeah, that's weird, eh? No, I don't walk into the park every day and see a portal here and there. Yeah, every now and then you're lucky and you find one. You know, it's not every day. No, you go out to the park or you're standing at the bus stop or no, it doesn't work that way. The glyphs were there to support that portal and the arch, real arch, right? Real certain signs, certain stick glyphs. Okay. Yeah. Every now and then I see that, right? Might be once a year. That's it. Okay. Yeah. That's all, folks. Once a year, you might, be lucky and spot one, right? Maybe more. Maybe a couple times that year, right? But not every time you go out. I'm not looking for them, right? Remember, at that time, when I did spot it, I was also there filming, looking for dogman activity in suburbia, okay? Or any other cryptids, Sasquatch, whatever. I'm open-minded. Paranormal, whatever, And that's how I found that. And I already knew that area because I had previously seen one certain time of the year, whether it was summer or winter, right? That's been an active site, okay? But you don't always see the portal, right? And thanks to government, they come in and fucking remove sections of those trees and rearrange the area. No more portal. No. Whatever trees were there, help create that energy field, right? Certain trees, right? Well, they're not there anymore. Okay. I'd like to go and study it more as you learn. Now all I have is my videos to watch. Sorry, try not to swear. I don't want to get banned in 164 countries again. I'm joking. It did happen, but that was last year. Today we're being we're being calm, cool, and collected. Yeah. 420 time. It's 420 time, folks. Here in Canada, we're allowed to cheat. Set the clock back a couple hours. Move the clock forward. And say it's 420 because it's cold up here. There's snow everywhere. I'm joking. Just kidding, folks. We're international. You know, I have people watch me all over the world sometimes, right? Yeah, we're really popular in Fiji, I guess. I'm joking. Right. Is there any destination you'd like to travel to on your bucket list? Uh, Exotic location or just, don't matter. Or what do you call it? Or woods type scene, beach, beach or woods. Take your pick, right? Do you think strange things happen on beaches? I think they do. You have all that water, that's energy, right? You know, people travel on that. There's been mishaps, so shit happens for sure. For sure it does, right? Even where I filmed at my home base there, right? I had a I was contacted one time. I got a message. London? Yeah, my mom. I don't know if my mom went to the airport there, connected. It was a nightmare. London. I thought about it. You know, that's interesting. You say that, but I would have liked to visit, like 40 or 50 years ago when rock and roll was just taking off in those days. I think would have been more exciting back then. It was that you could actually see all these bands there. Whereas here it was like you know a big thing. Whereas there they're playing in pubs, okay, and here they're playing at bigger venues. We'll see, security and this and that. You can't you know there's a disconnect. Whereas those English people in London got to see them stand there and they have to walk past you to get onto the stage. At the same time, you have guys like John Lennon or Ringo or Mick Jagger there checking out the band. Other famous people, whatever. I'm not going to name a whole bunch of people, but you know what I'm talking about. Didn't matter. There's a good chance you're going to see celebrities because they're learning. They're watching you and they're learning. Whether it's your dance moves, your fucking presentation on the stage, your songs, the rhythm, or even swap or steal one of your fucking bandmates for their band, okay? And take them on tour. Yes, for sure. Or strike a deal, right? It happened all the time. They would trade musicians. For sure they did. Whereas here, we were less inclusive, especially here in Canada. Oh, wow. It was crazy. I think if the band didn't have the original band, it was like fucking fall apart time. It was hard to get quality band members. I think the English were right and knew how to do the music scene. That's why there was about 80% of them and 20% the rest of us, right? The British invasion. They were right. They invaded us big time. And they were smart. They just had that business sense, all out business sense. Get out there and do it, perform. You know, those guys in Deep Purple. After they fired or he quit, whatever. Their singer after that Smoke on the Water albums and stuff, right? There's a big beef going on, whatever, between bandmates. So they had to get two new guys. The other guy, he played a few gigs here and there, whatever, auditoriums, maybe a venue, larger venues, whatever. But the other guy, it was like his third time performing live, up on a big stage when he played that California jam there, the original one. Really? Hold on, Joe. I'll be there with you. Have to go out and see, a 250,000 people or whatever it was out there, 400,000 people, right? And perform, okay? Man, that would have scared half people fucking back home, fucking hit the hills and get away. To actually get out there, third time, excuse me, third time getting out there and playing big time, Wow, in front of a huge crowd like that and pull it off. and actually perform one of your best concerts. Okay, because you had to prove that you're there. You know, English. It was English. That David Coverdale. I couldn't believe it that he was able to pull that off. Same with the Black Sabbath group who played at that same festival. Right? I think Ozzy and his bandmates, it was probably one of the best concerts for that time period. Clean concert. You know, they weren't misbehaving because, you know, the whole world's watching. You know, turn out the lights and it's a whole different story in some little town, you know, but not in front of the big cameras. ABC was recording. That's right. So yeah, London. I would like to go there too. I would. I would. Yes and no. I don't know. Hasn't it been gentrified more nowadays? Do you think London's been gentrified? Cleaned up a lot of the hovels. What was that? What's the next one? Australia? Yeah, for sure. That was an interest years ago, but after I talked to a few people who went there, you know, and they were younger people in their 20s or 30s, and at that time, and they said they weren't treating them fairly because they were from Canada or something, right? They were making them work extra hard, or you know, one of those you travel in your workplaces and stuff, you know, to pay your way. What's that? One of those huts over in Fiji? Oh, come on, Tom. What happened here? Hold on. Hold on. What happened here? Why am I not on here? Hold on a sec. Hold on. Okay, why am I not? Hold on. All right, let's get rid of that. All right, that's better. For sure. What's that? One of those huts over Ye Water in Fiji? Yeah, I would like to visit that too. Years ago, I don't know, but I don't like the smell of fucking saltwater fish, especially fish stew. It'll make me sick to my stomach. So that's always been a deterrent. I do not, I cannot handle the scent of the smell of. Here, holy smokes, they cook bloody kingfish here. As soon as I smell that, I'm ready to heave, man. Oh God, you gotta bolt the doors and shut and shut the windows. Oh yeah, that stench is just horrific for me. I cannot stand that saltwater fish stew scent. I don't eat very much saltwater fish. Mind you, I had what are those ones there? The famous ones, the fishy. I'm not a big saltwater fish eater. I like freshwater salmon sometimes, fresh salmon, right? Uh, cans of tuna, whatever. I'm not a big fan of tuna anymore. Too much pollution in the ocean. Yeah, I don't. I don't mind only haddock. I don't like strong smelling fish. Even I remember certain kinds of shrimp, those tiger prawns or whatever they're called. They come from a certain like from around Fiji area, Indonesia, and they're horrific smelling. Oh God. No, I like even oysters. I have a hard time eating. I don't mind the can of smoked oysters. I can tolerate those, but I've had food allergies, so I'm real. Oh yeah, no fish stew. My mom would make. My parents would make that crap. Boy, I wouldn't be. I would have leave in a storm, huffing and puffing. Right, Saturday morning, I'd be gone to 2 days, 3 days until that stench was gone from the house. Oh yeah, I would not come back. No way. Unless it was really important. I'd have to put a towel under my door and everything when I'm sleeping at night. Make sure that stench didn't come in, and it would permeate. Like it was gross. Not for this guy. No way. No, 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 no. I don't mind clam chowder or stuff like that. That's clean smelling. I don't. I'm not. So it's funny. At the same time, the stench from Bigfoot doesn't really bother me. So I smelled it a few times. It doesn't. Other people are like, nauseated, but not me. I don't know. It doesn't bother me. That's strange. So that's where that was leading to. Cool. All right. What else? Toronto. Right. Sure. Of course. What's that? British Invasion. Great music in the year 2520. Yeah. Yeah, I know that song. For sure, I know that song. Oh, God, my allergy pills wearing off. Incense and peppermints and whatever comes next to every season. Turn, turn, turn. They came. They call me Mellow Yellow. About right. I'm not going to say that. For sure. Really. Is that what that is about? I thought it was about Mellow Yellow. I heard that term for Mary Jane. Yeah, Mellow Yellow. Maybe there's two different meanings, right? London gentrification. Don't know. Really. What else? Heather for the win. That's right. All right. Hold tight, folks. Right. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Okay. Somehow I missed the fucking connection. All right. But next time it's on, I will listen and see and know the reference. Okay. All right. Hold tight here, folks. I'm gonna put something on. Present. I played this last time. Right. I always like playing this before I. Hold on. All right. I gotta hit the bathroom for a second. I'll be right back. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. All right, we're back. Right on, Joe. Thanks for being here today. You helped me out. You know, it's good to have someone to talk to every now and then, for sure. All right, folks, hold on. We're getting to the good part now. It always warms me up to talk about the mysterious dogman. Right on, thank you. Thank you, Joe. Thanks, I appreciate it a lot. Right on. All right, we're going to talk about the dogman here in a second. Right. First time I met the dogman in the park. You know, and I swear, you know, every time I talk about it, I learned something new. So what took place that day? All right, we're almost there. For sure. Cool. That's one of my students, I think. Some of these I filmed. See the eye shine there in the middle? That's an eye shine of a dogman. You see the black outline, basically, if you can see that or not. I think I filmed this. Sometimes I put different scenes in. Fairies, those bright light ones are the fairies on the tree branches. Yeah. And yeah, they morph off of the leaves and stuff. Yeah. People don't appreciate it. I watched it in slow motion, then morphing into an entity, you know? That was incredible. You know what's funny? Heather was right beside me and she couldn't see that. Okay. She couldn't. I was trying to point it out to her, and finally she said she only seen about 30% of the entity. Just the sort of more like the energy there. She said she could sense or see that, right? But she couldn't see the whole transformation. That's incredible. So maybe, you know, some of us we cannot see, you know. You wonder why? Like, you know, during one of my encounters, there's two friends of mine who were standing, you know, 10 feet away from the tree line, and they couldn't see nothing. Okay, I even asked them, and they said, "What was I on? Was I on drugs? Mushrooms or this or that?" I said, "No, I'm not on anything." Okay, and no, they couldn't see him, and I'm like, I see him clear as day, looking back at me. They weren't looking at them; they were looking at me. Okay, 40, 50 feet away from those guys. You know, holy smokes! I see him clear as day. And I'm like, after they put me to work in the section where they were, and I had an encounter. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it right here, but yeah, I had an encounter, big time. I got surrounded. All right, and wow, for a couple minutes, not long, till I got out of there. Right, but they crossed over from one realm from their realm into our realm. You know, And I heard the physical, like in footfalls and everything, the branches, the bushes, the trees, like the bushes, the hedges, whatever, the trees, everything moving as they're going around, surrounding me. Okay, I heard all that. Okay, in their footfalls, and the people who are about 60 feet away now, talking there, having whatever, bullshit each other, further down, taking a break, whatever, blah blah blah. They didn't see any of what happened to me. Okay, so they weren't privy to see, or there's some kind of illusion spell or something is out there. All right, because I remember that one time when the little person said to me, "How can you see us?" Little dwarf or elf-like person, dwarf, said to me, "How can you see us?" Right, but I never got to answer him that, right? But he wanted to know how I could see them because the other people couldn't see them. I think there was some kind of illusion spell going on, that hides them. But I think if you see them, like, concentrate fully dead on you, then you will see them. You know what I mean? But as you glance about, it's an optical illusion. I think you don't see them. There's something else you see somehow. I don't know how, whatever. It would take a week to discuss all that, okay, properly. So, anyways, that's a dogman in the tree there. See that between the two tree trunks there? Yeah, up in the trees. He's got one of those wide faces there. His ears, each corner there, whatever. He's got one of those wide, like, you ever see that on certain dogs? Like, he's got you can see his snout here. It comes out. It's hard to see the way it is because the way it's projected. But you ever see those certain kind of dogs? They have that, like, full face sort of thing, right? The wide, full faces, right? You see it on the smaller dogs with that kind of face. My friend has one of those dogs, right? But other ones have different, more pronounced jowl, jawline and jowl, snout, whatever, and nose and that or eye, whatever. Whereas this one, they got more of a thicker fur. How you can see the ears where they curve up at each corner here. It's a thicker face. And that, right? See, the problem is today you see a lot of AI images that show a big, pronounced head with no fur. Basically almost human-like, very short fur or whatever. Whereas this one's got full fur. So, full hair. Dogs have fur, right? Thick, thicker fur there on their, coating of, like, how some lions have a thicker mane in that and other ones don't, or in different places, it's more pronounced. It comes right around, goes down into a beard almost and stuff, whereas other ones are there's different species of lions, right? Each area, whatever. It's all to do with nature, with their background, camouflage. They blend in a certain way, right? Here, that type of pine trees there, cedar, whatever those are, they blend in like that. See, into the background, right? Whereas the other kind, everything has a purpose. Why they shape like that or look like that, right? Cool. All right, hold on. Cool. Right. Oh, come on. What's going on here? Hold on, I gotta change it. All right, that's better. Yeah, the first time I seen the dog when he came running towards me, boy, man, I was hunched over my mountain bike. I was in pain. I had a little minor mishap. I missed the ramp, and my wheel went off, and whatever. I was in the park because I was having some pain. Trying to get, work out and get better. I was, for whatever reasons, I was having pain issues. So that hurt. Okay. Yeah, it hurt. I'm recovering from an ailment. I got out of the hospital. I don't want to delve into it right now. So I had stomach issues and other crap. So that pain shot right through my body. Okay, and I was hunched over my bike, and I thought I was in a deserted little park, not deserted, but an empty park, little parkette, whatever. That's my purpose why I was there in the first place, right? So I could scream out in pain in case something happened or it was too much for me. I was there to recuperate after getting out of the hospital. So I was, right, on this day that I visited, right, there was nobody there at that time, right? Or people had left or whatever, issue, whatever. And I was there by myself. So when I had gone around the course, it was a mountain bike course, and I'm pedaling around, and I happened to just try and get brave and go up a little ramp there, and boy, I don't know whatever happened. My wheel went off there, and I went kaboom. About it wasn't even a foot drop. I think a 6-inch drop, somewhere about a foot drop, 6 inches, somewhere between there. And boy, did it hurt. And I don't even, I was screaming in pain a couple times, like yelling in pain, man. That's how much it hurt me, right? And I knew I was going to have a mishap. And so I wanted to get it out of it. So it was better it happened sooner rather than later. I did not want it happening out in the street or when I was riding to get to this place, right, on my bike. And people look at me strange. And I did have to stop too, a couple times. And stop. The pain was unbearable at times, right? And this was the first time I was on my mountain bike after I got out of the hospital. So there's it was. I think I took a small ride the day before just to warm up, and that was just around the block, and that hurt like heck. Okay. So next thing you know, where's my light? Next thing you know, yeah, shit happens. I said I was hunched over my bike, screaming in agony. And next thing you know, I must have called like a wounded animal, right? It must have sounded like I called in a fucking predator by accident. I didn't realize I was doing that. I could understand if it was some kind of, a Doberman or a German Shepherd or even a pit bull having to come trotting by somehow, anything's possible. But no, I get a 2-legged fucking entity that looks like a wolfman running towards me. When I see that head, I'm like, what the heck? I said, I said this. I said, I didn't say it can't be real. I said, what is that? Because I had already had a couple encounters with Sasquatch and other paranormal crap happened to me. Stuff, whatever. So I wasn't second guessing, okay? I knew right away this was something, right? Whether I think I'm hallucinating or not, I don't care. This thing is approaching, and the hallucination hasn't wavered, okay? Like waver, no face change, nothing. It's a solid flesh and blood. This isn't interdimensional. This is a real creature running towards me, okay? So I got like 10 seconds from the time it appears to the time it's rushing towards me to act. You know, do I say to myself, oh, that's not real, that's not real? Next thing, boom, he's on you. Okay, he's fucking on you, scratching you, biting you, whatever his intention was. He wasn't coming there to say, hi, friend, what are you smoking? No, he was coming there to fucking hurt you, right? You're game. He thought I was injured. He was going to fucking take a chunk out of me or something. He had sharp teeth. He had big nails on his fucking fingers and his hands. Okay? Yeah. Okay? Yeah. I'm fucking freaking. Thinking, what the heck? Right? I knew when and I had an internal clock in my head, counting down those seconds before impact. Okay? That's how fast my brain was working. Well, at the same time, it seemed like it was in slow motion, but it wasn't. Because I knew that clock is ticking. You know, I set a clock there. I judged how fast he was going before he reaches me at whatever speed he was going, right? And yeah, and I fucking, boom! I got a rush of adrenaline so intense, I fucking jumped. Maybe it was the fear that fucking drove it, okay? Or helped it. But I knew I had to act now. And the only thing I fucking knew what to do in this situation was get up and fucking start screaming and yelling and making myself look big. You know? Like they taught you for bear attack, you know, a bear. Make yourself look much bigger, right? Put your arms up and that. And if this helps you today, for whatever reason, then fine, you know, put your arms up, make yourself look much, much bigger, okay, than what you are, okay? He was the same height as me, right? Maybe a little taller, but fuck it. I put my arms up and I was yelling, right? I hit him hard because I was yelling loud, okay? And all of a sudden, boom! All of a sudden, the look on his face, whoa! This guy's not injured. This guy's not lame. He's fucking a fighting machine. Okay? Well, yeah, I could get injured. Okay, he's thinking. He took a detour, right? Woo! Exit stage left. Fucking or right or whatever. Your left, my right, whatever. His left, my right, whatever. He took and zoomed, turned around and fucking went in, ran right through the fucking course, the backwoods there, and kept on going. And kept on going. So he hit the back end of the lot, man. Well, 200 fucking feet away at least. 250, right? Well, he didn't stop. He didn't look back. I found his, you know, his prints where he crossed through over the trail. He actually left a couple prints, one or two prints there, crossing, you know, running through. A couple prints. They weren't the best looking prints because they were whatever. He was in a hurry, but you know, but he did leave prints. Okay. As he made a beeline to the back. He didn't wait. He kept on going. I must have scared the bejesus out of him. Literally. Right? I fucking did. And then, you know, when he finally got to the back after, you know, why I didn't leave? Curiosity first. Second, I wanted to make sure what the heck was that fucking thing. I'd never seen one of those before. Right? Curiosity again, right? Plus, I wanted to make sure that, you know, no other person, you know, comes here and gets injured or killed or something, you know, right? But for sure. Well, at the same fucking time, I knew I can't call no coppers. I can't tell nobody. I was debating whether to tell my friend I was staying with when I got back home. Thank God they were drinking and partying. It was a birthday party for one of the people there who lived at the house, and I said, no, forget it. I'll tell you later, I said, or whatever, or in the morning. I said, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Right? And boom, I was exhausted when I got home. And thank God I didn't tell the person I was staying with. I was only out there for a little while, a couple months to recuperate from getting out of the hospital for my ailment. So what happened was when I woke up and had time to think it over, I said, oh gosh, I was so grateful I didn't tell them the story, what happened. One, I didn't want to be laughed at because I was in no mood to be laughed at or not believed at that time. No. So, and when I thought about it, I said, oh gosh. And it was because, sometimes your mind, it happens at the spur of the moment. You don't know whether you should say something or not. Okay? Sometimes, I made that mistake before and it cost me. I got thumped big time when I was a kid. I seen whatever, the portal and something else, but I didn't say, I seen a Little People. And I said something and I got thumped big time by a schoolyard bully. Fucking right. So that's always been reflecting on my mind every day for years. I have PTSD from that. And I mean, I got, whatever. And same thing. I could have probably ran and got away, but I didn't. That same thing. I had to face the facts that day. Why I didn't run away. I stayed and went back. I went back 2 more days in a row and seen the creature, the wolfman. Holy smokes, yeah. 2 more days. And he was there for another hour or so till I left, observing me from way back there, and I'm observing him, saying, what the heck is that thing? Why isn't he leaving? Why is he still here? Okay. And the way in where he came in off the off the shoreline there, the beach ahead. Holy smokes. I looked the next day and I was looking for a cage, right? Because this guy looked like a mismatch of fucking. He looked like a real creature, but at the same time, he looked like almost like he was stitched together or something. It seemed like he looked like a wolf head but his body wasn't human. It was still animalistic, but it looked. He had human-like appendages, arms and legs. Okay, somewhat, not completely. They weren't human. Okay. There was nothing human about him. He was an actual wolfman. Okay. But I was thinking government experiment or something. The next day, I really did. That was like, that was probably what, 40%, 50% on my mind of any possibility. I'm thinking, I never heard of these creatures existing from anywhere. Right. I knew about Sasquatch since I was a kid. Right. Ever since, let alone Ontario, Northern Ontario stories. I've heard, in newspaper reports or outdoor mags. But as a Patterson Gimlin, right, going on whatever movie and going on Mike Douglas show, I mentioned that before, right? Is that whatever? I knew about that, okay? I know my friend was a hunter. His dad was a big game hunter, and that good friend of mine, next door neighbor. So, and he told me a couple of stories about stuff people reported, seeing and stuff. I think one of them actually hit one crossing the road or something. One of his dad's friends or something. And they were up hunting, way up north. 8, 10 hours of driving up north. Yeah, from down from suburbs of Toronto. Yeah, so that was the woods back then. Back in the 70s. Not like today, where there's more development and stuff. But that, there was a few stories out back then here from Ontario. And stuff happens, But I was in my 30s, so, No, I hadn't heard nothing about a fucking wolfman, and I was, trying to find info whenever I could about what I experienced with Bigfoot, Sasquatch, whatever. So I would have been, you know, open minded to hearing a story like that, if there was one available. And even mentioned there's no werewolves or they don't exist, but they said Bigfoot does, that kind of stuff, certain shows or something. So I never heard of that, even on American shows or whatever. Never heard of that till I seen one. Okay. Until I seen one. Okay. And that was in 97. Yeah, 97, 1997. For sure. All right, hold on. Cool. Right on. Thank you. Right on. Yeah, that's what happens, my friends. That's what happens. Right. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Right. Right on. Check it out. What's that? Have a Sasquatch? Oh, right on. Cool. Thanks. I appreciate that, Joe. Thank you so much. Right. Hold on a sec. Yeah, for sure. Little people story. Yeah. Next time I'm gonna tell the little person story. They're the dwarf who came out of the fucking tree. I can give you a little bit of that. Right? Cool. Thank you so much, Joe. And I can hide behind this big screen here. Big banner. I'm joking. I also sent a link to Brandy. Right on. She's homesick. Oh, cool. Right on. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. I'll have you come on live sometime. We'll have a few guests on. It's slow lately. Well, I do. I had a guest or two lined up recently. I like to, research what they're doing first, their videos or storyline and stuff. It takes me a little while to get that all under control and learn and that, And then, for whatever reasons, you know, they back out or not ready or there's also politics being played by other people thinking whatever, you know. I don't play those games. If you have something important to say, you know, and I believe you, and I invest the time and the energy, right, and all that, it also costs money to come on these shows to create a show like this. They're not free. You can't pay every month a fucking fee for StreamYard and they're not free. I'm not on the free edition. I pay, and that's why I say when I say we need support, subscribe, like, and comment, and that and help support our little channel. You we're one of the few bastions left of the truth. Okay, soon we'll be gone. There won't be no more truth because it'll be irrelevant. You can't compete. Nobody cares to hear the truth, right? And they take bits and pieces of what we present here, whether in our videos or our live show, but at the same time, they're not giving us their credit compared to half a dozen years ago or 4 years ago. When I first started to about 3-4 years, I'd say about 3 years ago, people used to all the time give you credit for your work, say they got it from you and this and that. And it's perfect, fine, right? Nowadays, no. There's too many sharks in the water, man. Fuck. Circling, right? Waters have gotten fucking stained. All right. For sure. Okay. Thank you, Joe. Cool. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right. So, okay, cool. For sure. For sure. For sure. Yeah, for sure. We'll work on it. All right. For sure. I'm always open. For sure. When you want to present two-way link, sure. Right. That way I could get you on there and, help your show too. Be part of the show. Right. Soon, the cold weather will be, I'll be able to open my windows, get some fresh air circulating here instead of freezing. Today it's like it was minus 15 this morning Celsius. Yeah. Thank goodness Heather's gone out for a little while. Or otherwise, yeah, she wants to put the heater on, have all the windows closed, and that's it. You're finished for your allergies, right? Too. And I like to, I don't even have my fan going, whatever. I pretty well hit my limit here. 2 hours before the allergies start kicking in. Is that also the resin from the joints? It's a sacrifice. It helps PTSD for some of the encounters, and keep your mind sane. It's a lot of stuff happens. You're lucky. I don't know. I'm just lucky to be here a lot of times. I knock on wood. Yeah, double knocks. Okay, I don't take things for granted. Right? Things happen for a reason out there. Right? Some things I don't agree with. I've had experiences. I was at risk. I've been told to. People showed up. Okay, and told me we have to leave now, all of us. Okay, it's not safe. Who am I to question them? The phenomena itself is strange enough that we're seeing it. And I'm not talking Bigfoot or whatever, some other kind of strange phenomena. Just happened. Was it a portal? Was it something else? I can't talk about it. I'm not allowed to. Right? I've been warned about certain things. But, I could probably write it in the book, right? You can read it yourself, but I can't, in this public forum, no. It's too much heat. I get, I don't want to be harassed all the time. I've been there. I know what it's like. You're being watched, you're warned, because you know too much. But we also have to find a safe medium because we need to talk about our own stuff, our own experiences, right? And as truthful as possible, without omitting all the juicy detail, right? Isn't it, like after 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, what? Isn't there a time limit somewhere? A statute of limitations that it should be okay now to talk about it, maybe some of this stuff, or not. Even coppers who get encounters, we'll see, things flying or whatever it is, they're not privy to go to the next level and get the information of. No, they're cut off. No, okay. That's all they get to see and actually are given shit and told to forget what they see, right? Whereas myself, nobody, nobody's told me that myself, so I tell them to F off. I've been told to get away and that whatever. I think one guy, I said, whatever. Yeah. But I already seen it, buddy. What are you going to do? It's too late. We already seen it, Sure, we might not talk about it, but we've seen it, And sometimes you see strange phenomena in the sky, and you wish you had that camera. Well, today it's the smartphone world, right? But back then, no. Back then, you needed a camera in your glove box or around your neck, hanging there, your little Nikon or fucking Canon camera to snap that picture while you're driving. You know, try and get the pull over and get that sky anomaly or whatever, roadside anomaly. No one's going to believe you. You've seen something, whether it's a strange creature, you know, animal, or a cryptid, or even a ghost. Okay, or just some strange interesting scene. That next time you drive by, you say, I swear I seen something there. Where did it go? Right? And you can't find it. And I love reading those stories, right? Where they drove through a town and then the town didn't exist, or and that even got gas and all that. How does that happen? Is it real, that story? Is it a time slip story that if you don't get out in time, you're trapped in that town? Is there the same thing happen in the woods? Is there time portals? You know, people walk through it and they just disappear. They never come back, right? Can you subconsciously enter that field of no return? Enter into a portal subconsciously, your mind enter and drag your body along somehow, and then you don't come back? Where you know, I'm not a mathematician or a physics. What do you call those guys? Those scientists, physics, you know. But somehow, I heard mathematics is the gateway to the universe. So it's always a mathematic formula to get there, one way or another. Mathematics, yes, right. I like that thought. Maybe I can be your show producer for sure, Joe. We'll work on that. I like that idea for sure. What's that? It's just got to be good for you and me and viewers. Everyone else can watch someone else, right? I'm working on it, right? You got to include Heather too somewhere, or she's not going to let it happen. Yeah, she gets bored fast too. She don't find it interesting. So keep that in mind. All right, I got to play something here. Hold on. I should take a break for a minute. I'm just about ready. Another 5-10 minutes. I want to finish off that Dogman. Okay, hold on, folks. I got to get some more water. All right, now here we go. All right. Oh, God, what happened? Oh, come on, what did I do here? Where's my, Oh, I see what I did. Sorry. All right, I got it. One more time. Up the volume. Oh, come on. What did I do?
Hey, folks, it's Scarboro Sasquatch here today.
Oh, I turned that down.
Checking it out.
I haven't even smoked any for a while.
May 2023. Checking out the signs of cryptids. Another year, another adventure. Right. Alright. All right, check it out.
All right,
Something like
we'll go
rain.
get some water. All right. Cool. I'll be right back. Looking out the window, all I can see is snow, Joe. No, for miles.
Hey, folks,
Wow.
it's Scarboro Sasquatch here today.
No, on the rooftop. No, on the
Checking it
ground.
out.
And wind. It's cold out there.
May 2023.
Great.
Check it out. The signs
All right.
of
Hold on one
cryptids.
second. Oh,
Another year, another adventure. Right. All right, check it out. Almost rains this year. And a disease hitting the trees or something. Trees. A lot of bare trees everywhere. They sprayed last year with toxic signs down here by the creek. So, by the creek, yeah. Check it out. Let's go across here.
yeah, you might see me. I'm jerking the camera around a bit here and there because I
Way up
sense
in the canopy.
I had sensed something.
Hello, my
Watching
friends.
you.
How are you today?
And I'm
Hello,
trying to find
how are you? Thank you for
where the
letting me take
signal's
your
coming
photos.
from.
Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated, my friend.
Remember, it's a 360
you.
view. I'm standing. I'm sensing something
Oh, that's
watching
fine.
me.
Doggy doo-doo.
So I got to look.
Yeah, that's not
I
right.
can only do 180 at a time, 180 degrees,
Yeah. Check it out, my
and then
friend.
turn and do the other 180.
Oh, that's a little...
So I find
See
where it
that
is. More like radar.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Okay. And I found it.
Right.
If you watch carefully in the video,
All right,
you'll
hold on,
see
hold on.
something. Right?
Having a boo.
We are here. We are.
Why are bees liking me?
Who?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Where?
Then I calmed down
I see.
because at first,
Yeah.
I was a little agitated because I knew something was watching me and I could sense it. And after I said, okay, I figured out what area was, the energy signature was coming from. I was able to
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah, you hit him
While at the
well.
same time,
Yeah.
making sure, we're not,
Take him with a headshot.
getting surrounded or anything like that for whatever reason. There was something there that day,
Okay, we're on.
whether it was passing through or visiting or
Check it out,
calling
my
it its
friends.
home.
Check it out.
You don't know.
Weird.
And there is
Right open.
Bigfoot.
coyote packs that travel through this area.
Wow, eh? That's
I think
incredible.
a boy wolf or two,
I know.
and
Yeah, it is. Just hold on.
two-legged kind too.
It does, but hold
you know,
on.
hide
Let me
amongst
just film this. Wow. Yeah, incredible stuff.
Oh, we'll take a. I don't know. Some of the stuff we experienced was amazing. At the same time,
That was big.
a little bit
Yeah.
frightening, knowing it's so close to you.
He's right here, Ryan.
I got a picture of that. Heather's only
Cool,
about
eh?
10 feet away from
That's a big
Yeah.
foot, eh? Wow.
my filming,
Giant.
so don't kid
Gigantus.
yourself. Like,
Wow, check that out. That's huge. Hey? Hey, yeah.
Dad, I'm getting
Right on. Yeah, we're gonna split here. Look, bark's peeled. There's some kind of disease on the trees. There's also a major tick infestation here. Already took half a dozen off, peeled them off me, off my jacket. Here, time to vamoose right out of here. This is all over, folks. Scarborough's home-based research has been ripped apart. Well, check the old videos, folks.
That's right.
The proof, evidence, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, hold
Visual
on.
history is right there on YouTube, Facebook, in the groups. Check that out, man. And women, check it out. That was all closed in.
Yeah, I know. Cool. There was.
Wow.
I know. And Heather.
Incredible.
Yeah. Heather, if
Wow.
it's good for Heather, it's gonna work. Cool. Yeah. God's freezing tears. That's right. Kidding.
Wow.
It's snow. You're living
Big
in the
trail
Great
here.
White North.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
I've also lived out in the prairies in the wintertime, and that was a different experience. That's how,
I will.
yeah, that was cold.
Check it. I checked it twice. So it's all over. Don't lean on anything.
I'm not.
It's bad, man. It's horrible here.
How
It's
many
destroyed.
kids?
This place is destroyed.
Well, not that I
Wow,
know.
this was so amazing. Where
No.
are people going up the train?
Never got the chance.
Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah, okay.
Life's been,
Check
mystery.
myself, too.
Encountering weird things. I
Alright.
didn't have time for kids
Right.
to share
Wow.
those.
Incredible, yeah.
I wish, man. It just didn't work
I'll
out.
check
you know.
myself too, eh? Yeah.
But, like they say, once you get famous, rich and famous, the kids come out of the woodwork saying, I'm your dad. Hi, Dad, Is that true? I think everyone has a kid or two they don't know about. Is that true? I don't know. Personally, no one's come forward to say you have kids, so I don't know. It would be nice to have a kid or two and have someone take care of you when you get older, if they cared enough to do that.
Little brick
Right.
wall there still.
No, I never got it. Whatever.
Trail up there.
Interesting. And we did try to have kids a few times, but it just never worked out.
Brickwork. Right there was the paranormal spot. Right in there, folks. Yes, right there.
But I never wanted to have kids and have to, be a long distance dad or
Central.
not. I think
Take
I
up our
feared
place.
separation more than
Yeah.
having the kids because
Follow
you
Scarboro,
want to be a
that's
family
what
like
we
you
do.
grew up. I grew up in a
I
family.
don't,
My parents stayed together for years till the end,
we always
So-
have to be careful.
and so
Yeah, they follow
that weighs on
a
your
lot,
mind a bit.
and you're onto something.
I knew myself I could recreate that same scenario if possible, not in today's world. Back
Thank
then,
you.
even back then,
Thank you for
there's
letting
no
us
way.
know. Thank you.
I think
Thank
the
you.
parents came from a different generation. They were able to do that. Same with Heather's
Wow.
grandparents. And,
Shocked.
You know,
I knew this was going to happen, but you
Right.
get shocked
It
when you
happened.
actually see it happen. It
I
ripped
don't
the
know.
place apart, man. Holy smokes. Incredible. All right, we're taking...
it takes a lot of responsibility. to
Wow,
have
man.
kids, I think.
No, well, we're going to get
If
a
you
spot,
want to be
okay?
around
We're
for
on
it.
the other side.
Well,
Yeah, on the other side there.
And
Check it out, my friends.
health
Hold
and
on
all
here.
that plays a part
Yes.
too.
Let's adjust the focus
Whatever.
here. All right,
I don't know.
check it out. Everything's being either pushed over
Heather has a
or bowled
Kid
over
there.
or whatever. I don't. This ain't no storm damage.
and,
I don't think.
so-
Look, I think it's
and
perfectly
he's
been
spoiled
split.
from grandma big time. Yeah,
Where are we?
lucky him.
Check that out.
But maybe
I gotta get hair on the other
Terrible.
side. Wow.
it's hard. Yeah. So one day.
Spies. No, by the
There's so
spies in
many
the sky.
things. I don't know. We're growing
Hear
up.
that
We had
plane?
different things to worry about.
Yeah.
Today, kids,
Scarborough's out
You know,
filming.
yeah, like at least you had sometimes a visual
We gotta find a new
who they were
spot to go.
talking to or
You know,
where they
here,
were hanging out. Well, today
over,
they got that machine, the phone in front of them. You don't know
sad
who
but
the heck
true.
they're talking to.
They cut down a spot.
Okay. Right.
Their home-based research, they
Heather.
destroyed it. All right.
Yikes. Heather, we're live. No, we're live on
Thwart.
Joe.
They tear down all the good stuff.
No surprises.
Where's the thing? The fireplace.
For sure.
Let's go have a look.
Did
Sure.
you get milk?
All right.
Did you bring home a coffee?
No. Are you kidding me? I took a coffee in there and it took them over.
Huh. Weird.
Oh. Okay.
Totally weird, man. I'm not used to this. This is,
Right?
You left your lighter here.
But that's my cigarette. too.
Oh, you did?
Mhm.
Oh, I thought I got lucky and found.
just hold on. We're gonna take a break in 2 minutes here.
Yeah, really, yeah.
Anyway, so
Quiet in here.
what's that?
Right. No
What's that,
birds,
Joe?
no
I'm
chirpers.
broadcasting live right now on my YouTube. What are you doing?
Wow.
Heather just got home.
Noon hour.
I'll try.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, you know, if
Yeah.
you take one of those 23andMe or commercial
Yeah.
DNA tests, maybe they'll find a hit. Yeah.
Arches.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not ready for one of those. Man, but man, you never know. Maybe one day.
Okay. There's that. There's a
Not now. All right. If I can, I'll drop in.
watching it
But I got to get off here in a minute.
somewhere.
Oh, hi, Heather. Yeah, she just got home.
There's
Hello.
up on the ridge.
Right. That's Joe.
Oh my God. Hello, Joe.
Check.
How are ya?
Right. Yeah, we're on live. We're showing you're on the internet, Heather. You're being shown.
What are we talking about today?
We're talking about just a little bit of everything, you know. That's cool. Right on. Okay. All right. He says he's doing great.
Right on, right on.
All right. Thanks, Joe. I'm gonna send you to the store. Get some milk. What time is it? 43:30. Holy shit. There I go. Oh yeah. Cool. Yeah, Joe. You should have seen this dog, man. Yeah. I've been always trying to think of the right proper word, right, to say of what I seen that day. I think I got it, sort of. I do. I can't share it on the internet though at the moment. I'm working on it. It's going to be the title of my book. I think I'm working on it. You know, I've been working on this thing for a while, 2 years now. I finally got it. What it was all about that day. Plus some, you know, the other stories too, but it's a major topic. All right. Hold on. Take this down. All right. I got to get off of here. Miss Heather's got to come through the door. And I've got things to do. Right. I'm going to try and visit your channel there shortly. Whatever. I got to get a coffee. And hopefully and get an allergy pill. Probably. Lately, yeah. All right. Cool. Thank you everyone for coming on today, watching the show. Right. Thanks, Joe. You're amazing. Thank you. Really, I appreciate you for being on here. It means a lot to me. You know, and I do. I remember, you know, past couple shows who's been on and that. Right, on the chat and stuff, and that. Even while I'm on this show, I think about that. Right, it's good. I get different friends show up and that, talk about stuff. Right, Mind you, I get more people at night, I think, late at night want to talk, I guess, you know. I didn't advertise or anything, so like, you know, if I have a major show to do or something, I'll advertise in advance. Whatever. But I don't mind the replays, right? You can check it out. All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Okay, folks. Thank you very much. I appreciate your welcome. All right. Thank you. We'll talk more next time. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate a lot you being here today.
Bye, Joe.
And thanks everyone for watching.
Thanks, everyone.
If you watch till the end, all right. We'll be on again soon. All right. Thank you very much. Take care, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Take care. Peace out.